What's up guys? What's up cycling fanatics? Welcome back to another weekly update every Saturday morning, 9 o'clock. This week flew past so fast. I got scheduled on a 4-day trip to San Francisco, which basically gets me about 48 hours in the city. I still managed to get 3 rides in, including a velo guided ride with Alex. So this was a really cool ride to prepare for the national championships coming up this weekend. And in this video I will tell you a little bit more about how I prepare for this race and also how I combine racing, training, my job, all the different time zones, jet lag and everything. How I combine it and how I deal with it. So I hope you enjoyed the video and give me a comment on what you think. Don't forget to like and consider subscribing if you want to see more. Good morning! What is it today? Thursday morning. Last week was crazy. Florida was a lot of fun. And this week is gonna be crazy as well. I'm gonna be flying to San Francisco tomorrow. And I've got a very cool ride planned with a local guy, a velo guide. So I'm gonna be telling you more about that later. But first it's time to unpack some packages. It's mail time! But first I need a coffee. Yeah, so actually showing you how I make the coffee, super useless. Everybody knows how you make coffee. So I won't do that. Let's get into the packages because I got this in during my holiday. So I didn't get it in, but I picked it up at the neighbors. Let's see what this is. Boom! Velo kicks. Some new shoes. Check it out. Awesome. Thank you, Velo Kicks. I have to get some new cleats too. It's got some boas. I never had boas before. So I'm looking forward to trying that on the ride. Seems like you can adjust them really well. I'll have to try these when I'm actually riding. I've had shoes that fit awesome off the bike, but then when I got on the bike, I didn't really like them. So I'll get some cleats for it and then I'll try them on a ride. Thank you, Velo Kicks. Next package. So this actually came from a subscriber, super random. I didn't ask for it, he just offered it. It's Michael. I want to say a big thank you to Michael. He just sent me this. Brand new rotor power crank with the power to max power thing. He's like, you have so much trouble with your power meter, I want to give you a new power crank. So here we go. I don't know how to install this exactly. I think I need new chain rings for this. And I need to figure out how to do this. So yeah, I'll see if and how I can use this. But dude, thank you so much. Michael, thank you so much. This is awesome. All right, now I'm gonna get back to a little bit of editing and then I'm gonna get on the bike. I need to do 3 hours of training. I skipped my training yesterday because I was just too tired. So I'll do some riding this afternoon. Then I have to pack up my bag for San Francisco. All right, 3 o'clock. Working on the race edit. That's all I work. Almost done. This is the chat before the race. Then we've got the race here with the overlay of all my data. And this is the voiceover that I did. I still need to take out some of the stuff that I sort of mistalked, like I'm doing right now. I still need to take out some of the stuff that's wrong. And then this is the little end part of the race. Now I need to add like the end title. So that's pretty much it. Might look very easy, but it actually takes a lot of time because this race is over 4.5 hours. So I need to scroll through the entire race to check out which parts were actually interesting to talk about. Then I have to clip it up. Then I have to actually talk about it, trying to do that in one take, but it never goes in one take. And then I have to clip it up again, like I just said, to take out the buts and ahs and uhs and stuff where I don't say anything. And then I have to do a lot of other stuff. So I will try to get this done click render. Then I'm gonna go on the bike, probably around 4 o'clock. Then I'm gonna ride. I've got 3 hours of training, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm back by 7, have dinner, shower, pack up my bag for San Francisco. Try to leave the house somewhat reasonable for Daisy because she's flying back home tomorrow. That's the plan. All right, finished that edit. Finally, now it needs to render, which takes a few hours. In the end title, I always have my Patreons. If you're not familiar with Patreon, you can check it out. The link's in my description. Patreon is a page where you can sort of have just a little bit more contact with me, and you can support the vlog. The more Patreons, the more I can do with YouTube. And I want to give a shout out to a couple new Patreons. So a shout out to Juan Antonio, and a shout out to Edward Kusik, and another shout out to Stuart Dreyer. Guys, thanks for joining me on Patreon. Any questions you have, if you're a Patreon, you can send me a direct message. I always will reply with a full answer. So go check it out. Now I'm gonna hit the render button. Then I'm gonna get my bike ready, get into my kit, ride my bike for 3 hours.
Few minutes later.
All right, finally on the bike. It's around 5 o'clock. 2 hours and almost 3 hours of training to do. Some tempo intervals and some 40-20s. Looks like the sun's out right now, but it's forecasted rain, so I'm wearing some warm clothing. And I hope I keep it dry, but I've got a rain jacket with me. Crazy windy right now. Probably can't even hear what I'm saying, but yeah, the Dutch mountain is ready to be ridden. Yo, totally not expected, but we've got some blue sky. Yeah, it's deceiving. Look at this. Blue, 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 blue. What? That's a rain shower, and I'm going that way. Welcome in the Netherlands, where it's always windy, rainy and sunny at the same time. You never know. Whoa, look at that! Super dark clouds. I think it's going away from me. I'm gonna head the other way, right here on the dike. Do some 40-20s and then go home. So I've got about 45 minutes left. And it's windy. Really windy.
1 hour later.
Training done. 40-20s went okay. Wasn't feeling super strong today, so I cut it short a little bit. A lot of you guys have questions, or have the question, how do you do it? Seems like many of you want to know, how do you combine training, your job, YouTube, racing, jet lags, lack of sleep, everything. The baby, the family, how do you combine everything? I would like to tell you a little bit more about this, but first let me get some recovery. I'm starting food, get a shower, and then I'll talk about it a little bit. Yes, we are back in the Netherlands. Really wet. I'm glad I'm not in the shower on my bike ride. I have to get some food in the store because I want to eat pasta. There's no pasta, so I'm gonna run to the supermarket real quick. Okay, cool. Having some pasta. Looks like cat food, doesn't matter. How do I combine all this stuff? Basically, I never have a moment of rest. That's the first thing. It does require a lot of dedication. Like, cycling is a very high priority for me. But like for the training part, I guess the tip I can give is have a training schedule. So either make it yourself or have somebody else create a schedule for you, which is well thought of, not just a random schedule pulled off the internet. And then don't stick to the schedule. Sounds completely contrary, but thing is, I train when I'm feeling well, and I try to rest when I'm very tired. When you have a pretty straightforward job, 9 to 5, 5 days a week, you can train the same sessions pretty much every week, and you know that you'll be able to cope with that. You know you will recover from it. For me, it's totally different. I never know how I feel the next day. I can come back from a trip, feel totally crap. If I have a couple training sessions that are super hard,
I can never complete those, so I have to turn it down and maybe skip one or just take it easy. But if I feel very good, I can have a very easy training in my schedule, but maybe I have the legs to really push hard and use that form of that day to get better. So in general, I have a schedule, but I listen to my body. That's important. Listen to your body, what it's saying. If you're tired, take a break. If you're feeling good, go full gas. And have training sessions that are well thought of. Don't do the random, crazy 10 mixed up intervals in one session. It doesn't make any sense. That's basically it. I hardly ever sit on the couch, watch TV and do nothing. Everything I watch is stuff on YouTube. It's from other YouTubers, or it's stuff I read about cycling or about training, or I'm like always busy learning. So I don't know, just keep on going. No breaks, full gas, sleep, get up, do your thing. Like right now, I'm rendering this video, which is taking a long time. I'm having some food. I'm by myself in the house, so I can do whatever I want. It is almost 9 o'clock. I still have to pack my bag, so I'm gonna get this ready, get the food in, pack my bag, and then go to sleep. Get up tomorrow and work all day. We have arrived. Alright, just got in the hotel after a long day flying to San Francisco. The flight was like 10.5 hours. Woke up this morning around 6 o'clock and now it is 11 o'clock in the night in Amsterdam, and here in San Francisco it is 2 o'clock. 9 hours time difference, so I'm all the way back on this jet lag. On what I said about training with time difference, jet lag, family, and all that stuff last night, I can add so much. So I'll try to add a little bit of those thoughts and the ways I do it during this video. Now I'm gonna change and I'm gonna pick up my rental bike because I'm gonna ride a little bit this afternoon and I'm gonna do such a really cool ride tomorrow. Well, that's on the plan, so I hope it's gonna be cool, but you guys will see that tomorrow. First, to the Rafa shop. Alright, I'm in the shop, I'm picking up the bike. First time I'm riding the Endurace. Never ridden that before, so let's see how it goes. Out on the bike, dude, it's so cold. Totally misjudged the weather. And I freaking know it can be cold in Frisco. I know about the June gloom, but still, I forgot to take my arm warmers or my wind vest, and now I'm dying. The view is warming me up a little bit, but still, freaking cold. I want to take a short loop and then go home, go to sleep. Yeah, because it's so cold and I'm tired anyway. I'm gonna go over the bridge, go up Hawk Hill, and then ride back. And it's so windy. It's almost like riding in the Netherlands. Freaking cold wind. Hey. Nice.
Nice.
I always think this is one of the coolest shots of the bridge actually. Like underneath, looking up towards the bridge. But I have to go another way to get over it. So I'm gonna ride up this hill, over the bridge, and then up Hawk Hill, which is totally covered in the mist, in the clouds. So it's gonna be even colder riding up there. Two sides on this bridge where you can ride or walk. across the other side. One side which is a dedicated cycling path at certain times of the day. Right now it's open. So the western side only for cycling. Really windy, really cold. Note to myself, bring a jacket next time. Alright, halfway the bridge. Look at that. That's Hawk Hill completely in the clouds. It's only 13 degrees Celsius and it's windy. 13 degrees, pretty windy. And I'm in shorts and short sleeves. So cold. You see that bridge? That's pretty much the normal status of the Golden Gate Bridge, in the clouds. Any picture you see of it with blue skies, totally clear of clouds, fake news. It's not real. Never happened. Okay, at the top of Hawk Hill, people come here for the amazing view. So let me show you. First of all, right there is a very cool road that you can ride with an awesome descent. Super sketchy, 18%. Don't go there, or go there if you want to have fun. Then the view, the fantastic view of the bridge looks like this. Fantastic, covered in clouds. Right here, that's the Golden Gate Bridge that everybody loves. Super awesome. And then right here are some Dixies if you maybe need to take a dump after you ride up Hawk Hill. This is the place to go. To be serious, guys, I have a couple really cool videos of San Francisco riding the Golden Gate Bridge with nice weather, so just go check it out. Go check out the rest of my videos. I'll link it somewhere up here or down there in the description. You'll find it. It's basically type in San Francisco and Jasper, Verkuijl, and you get to see the videos. They're really cool. I was riding up Mount Tamalpais and all that good stuff. I mean, I have like 5-6 videos of San Francisco. Whatever. I'm gonna descend, freeze my balls off, ride back to the hotel. Alright, I'm in California Street. Our hotel is up this hill. So my ride is almost over, but I still need to go up this freaking steep hill. But I'm gonna take it easy. Look how much traffic! What? Still flat. This is where it's gonna kick up. That's about 30%. Pushing up. All these streets in Frisco are really steep. I once did the steepest alley in the city, which was 38%. I put it on video a couple of years ago. Go check it out. Dude, it took me a while to warm up from that ride, but I got my nice fluffy jacket on. I'm gonna find some food. Check this out. Representing the local team, Golden State. I think I'm gonna go for some Chinese. I'm walking into Chinatown right now. I was just up there. It's insane how much elevation difference there is in this city. It's crazy. Basically walked in the first place that I saw having a restaurant or food sign here in Chinatown. The food was pretty good. It was easy, it was simple, it was fast, it was cheap. But it was good food. So walking back to the hotel, need to do some stuff on the computer for the vlog and stuff. Get a video ready, and then I'll go to sleep. So, in addition on what I said about training when you're fit or when you're tired, I have a lot of questions about jet lag. Do you still feel a jet lag when you fly through time zones that much? Of course, you will never get used
to a jet lag. Your body clock will always be messed up when you fly through time zones, but you do get sort of a rhythm on certain destinations when you fly there often, and you know how to handle it a little bit better. But still, every time it's the same. Right now it's 4:45 and I just woke up. That's pretty good actually. Usually with 9 hours of time difference I wake up at 2 or 3 a.m. and that's it. But since I've been traveling up and back from Florida, I'm still somewhere around 30 west over the Atlantic Ocean. So yeah, I got to sleep for an hour longer, so that's pretty good. It's Saturday morning. Today I'm doing the Velo Guide ride. So Alex is gonna pick me up somewhere. Alright, it's 6 o'clock. I've got my bike ready. I put the camera right here because this handlebar doesn't take the mount. So yeah, stick it on the handlebar right there. Going for a short spin to the sports basement, meeting Alex. Getting in the car, we're gonna drive down a little bit because if we would take the bike all the way from here, it would just be like a 9-hour ride and we just want to do like 5 hours. So yeah, basically this is gonna be training for the national championships because that's next weekend in the Netherlands. And this is gonna be the last big training ride that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shoot a full video of today's ride with my usual GoPro. That's what I usually do my videos on. So yeah, I'll shoot like a little bit for the vlog, but the whole ride, like the big thing is gonna be a separate video.
On my way to meet Alex, wearing my full rain jacket, and check this out. I don't think it's rain, I just think it's very low clouds. As you can see, the Golden Gate is covered in clouds again. Little update, we've done one climb in the fog, descended on the other side of the mountain. Totally blue skies. Freaking awesome. Yeah, if you want to see more of this ride, go check out the full Velo Guide training ride video that I'll post probably tomorrow. Driving back from a big ride, we did about 5 hours today. That's pretty decent. Alex showed me around. He brought me to the best coffee place, this bakery with artichoke bread. We had some lunch afterwards, and he's kind of fit, so he was pushing really hard at the end. I was like, wow, you're gonna drop me. Crazy. He's dropping me off at the hotel, so that's another plus. So I think it's a very successful day today. All right, man. Thanks a lot for today.
Yeah, it's a great ride.
And gonna see you next time.
Yeah, for sure. I hope so.
Awesome.
All right.
Okay, finished the ride. Alex dropped me at the hotel. Thank you. Had a shower. Had a little chat with Daisy. She was awake because Sam was awake. Sam does not want to go to sleep. Sam is having a big jet lag. How can you explain this to a little baby? Like, dude, right now you don't want to go to sleep because the time difference with Florida, but just stop crying and go to your bed. It doesn't work. Anyway, I did a little voice message. Seems to make him quiet, made him go to sleep. I'm gonna really hope for Daisy that it's gonna be a good night. Somebody posted on my Instagram something about North Beach Festival. I'm not sure if it's still going on, but I'm gonna check it out. What time is it now? I think it's about 5 o'clock. It's about 5 o'clock. So, you know, still a few hours before I will probably go to sleep early. Tomorrow I'm leaving back to Amsterdam, but tomorrow I'm still riding. I'm doing a pretty good interval session in the morning before I return the bike and then fly back home. So this festival is in Little Italy. Right now I'm riding through Chinatown, but it's all very close to each other. So I figured, why not take the bike? So I'm going on the bike to the festival.
check this out. These guys sell not even license plate, but also old street signs. And I collect license plates, so I got me a new one that I didn't have yet. A blue one from California, and yeah, so that's pretty cool. Do you see this? That's turkey leg. Oh, this is to my vegan friends. I love you guys. Okay, I'm having some rice. Checking some YouTube comments. It's about 7:30. I'm gonna finish this, reply to a couple comments, and then I have a race video ready. I'm gonna set it up to be going live tomorrow morning Amsterdam time. So it's been a while that I've posted a race, so I hope I do well. So yeah guys, go check out those videos that you've missed in the past couple. I didn't really post a lot the last weeks, so that was gonna be a stupid sentence. Anyway, watch a bunch of videos of my channel that you haven't seen yet. Cool. And then I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna dream about more cycling. See you tomorrow. Good morning, 6:45. I've got a short interval training that I need to do before I go home, because I'm flying back to Amsterdam this morning. The weather is similar as yesterday, really foggy. I'm standing close to the hotel at the top of the hill. I've got this crazy descent to do. Right here are the tracks of the cable car that goes through San Francisco. And this is the descent. I'm gonna go down towards the Fisherman's Wharf. So this is the descent. Right there we've got the cable car, the very famous cable car of San Francisco. It goes over these tracks and it goes down super steep. Check out this view, pretty awesome. The best way to get out of the city, out of the crazy part of the city, is to go down the hill towards the Embarcadero, which is the street I'm riding on right now. It's along all these little harbors. Well, they're not little, they're big. And it takes you straight to the Golden Gate Bridge. You pass the bridge and you've got Hawk Hill. Perfect spot for hill repeats. I'm doing VO2 max efforts of 1.5 minutes, 90 seconds. So I actually only need a very little hill. And I've got a 4-minute break in between, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I'm either gonna find a very steep hill in the city, Russian Hill, right there, or I'm gonna go to Hawk Hill. I'm still thinking about it. That's Alcatraz. So I can try and do the hill repeats on this hill. It is very steep, but there's intersections in between which are flat, and it usually has a stop sign. So to be able to continuously do 1.5 minutes, I don't know. Only one way to find out, so I'm gonna try one. If it doesn't work, I'll go to Hawk Hill, which is completely covered in the mist. So I don't really want to go there. Gave it a try. It actually works pretty well. Right now I'm descending on a, what's it, 32% gradient, one-handed. Crazy. I think I'm just gonna try a couple different streets. Lombard Street is very well known. That was tough. Check this view. How awesome is that? I'm gonna go down somewhere and ride up the hill again. Going up high. That's Lombard Street. I just came down. Maybe one of the biggest tourist attractions here in San Francisco, apart from Alcatraz. You can only ride down and you cannot ride up, or you can, but you're not allowed to because this sign. I've been up there. One of my first videos in San Francisco, I actually went up Lombard Street. I think I almost got the KOM. Maybe we should try again. I know a lot of people watch this, and I know I should be giving you guys the right example, but sometimes things are just fun, and riding up Lombard Street is one of those things. I had to do 1.5 minutes, but Lombard Street was way shorter than I thought. So I came at the top here and I had to fly past around the corner, up the rest of this hill, and then actually down with full brakes to be able to push 400 watts
until I had my 1 minute and a half. Anyway, at the beginning, like 3 seconds before my interval, there's a cyclist. He's like, "Hey, are you Jasper?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, hold up. I'm starting my interval now." Boom, I go up. So I'm gonna see if he's still there. Say hi.
Yeah.
This is him. What's your name?
Mohammed.
Mohammed.
Yeah.
Hey man, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Jasper.
Yeah, so you are from?
I'm from New York.
From New York.
Yeah.
I was in New York a couple days ago.
Oh wow,
Did you
that's
see the
great.
vlog?
No, I haven't seen the New York vlog yet.
No, it's not like, yeah, I was on my way from Florida to Amsterdam and I had to go through JFK.
Oh, okay, okay.
It was the day that it rained all day long.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's because of me.
Yeah.
I take rain everywhere I go.
Yeah, it's been raining a lot in New York. Yeah, for the past week.
How's the view here, man?
It's beautiful.
It's really good, huh? It looks like I was just in time because now it's getting like really, really busy. What? Yeah, you made it!
Yeah, finally.
Good job! Hey man, pretty awesome place to do some hill repeats and some efforts. Right here at Lombard Street, you got the city. I'll zoom in the city. You got the city in the background, and then right there is Alcatraz. Pretty awesome. What a cool place to do some hill repeats. Right here at Lombard Street, at the squibbly street, overviewing the city, and then right there is Alcatraz. We've got the cable car going. Awesome. I still have to do a couple, so I'm gonna get back going on my training. You see how steep that is? That's the road I'm doing my intervals on. This way. It takes me a minute and a half all the way to the top. 500 watts. Perfect road to do hill repeats. Very good view. Alright, I've got one to go. One effort to go. I found like the perfect loop. I ride up Hyde Street, 1 minute and a half, turn around, do some flat, then descend on Larkin, I think, take a right, another right, back up Hyde Street. And every time I'm hoping there's a cable car riding up so I can race it. Didn't happen yet. I've raced a cable car a few years ago. There's a video from it. I'll put the link up here, down there, wherever. But this last effort, I hope the cable car is just crossing when I'm gonna go up. Just to give that extra little push. Okay, training's done. Before I bring the bike back, I wanted to show you this. A really cool picture of the Golden Gate Bridge. Check it out. Looking awesome. That's a cool shot. No racing with cable cars, but I did get this pretty awesome shot this morning. Dropping the bike back to the hotel, get some breakfast. Alright, bag is packed. I had some great breakfast. Changed into a different kit, and it's time to get to the airport. Hello. Almost ready. Yo. Housekeeping. Time to get to the airport and fly back to Amsterdam. Of you guys ask me if I ever get used to that jet lag. Like, that's what everybody will ask me. Do you ever get used to jet lag? Does flight crew have jet lag? Well, hell yeah, definitely. You never get used to it. You sort of learn how to cope with it, I guess. Going east or going west, you'll have a certain rhythm depending on what destination and what time you leave from Amsterdam or
back home. But at the moment, I've got no idea why I'm awake. It's Tuesday. It's 6 in the morning. I've had a holiday in Florida and a 4-day trip to San Francisco. So that's 6 and 9 hour time difference. Normally I would go to sleep very late and wake up very late in the morning. But I woke up at 6, didn't sleep very long. I'm still tired, but it didn't feel like I was gonna go to sleep straight away and sleep more. So I figured, okay, I'm getting up and I'm gonna get some work done. Daisy and the baby are still asleep. So yesterday after the flight, we arrived in Amsterdam 9:30. I was in bed at 12:30, slept till 3:30. Then the rest of the day I spent with Daisy and the baby, and we cleaned up some stuff after the holiday, and we still have so much stuff to do around the house. So yeah, I was doing that. Today I'm gonna go to the physio because I've got a little injury on my right calf. So I want to figure that out. And I'm doing some easy riding. And now I'm gonna do some editing because I still have 2 race videos from LA that I need to do, and I've got this velo guide video from San Francisco.
It's time to ride the bikes. I've got the baby emergency kit. We've got the baby. Yeah! It's time to ride the Thule Chariot again. It's been a little while, like before the holiday, so Sam's ready to go. I only have about 2 hours of recovery today. Been busy all day with the video. Been to the physio. I'll let you know what's wrong. And now it's time to go on a ride. It's already 6:15. So after the ride, this little guy is going to sleep. And we're gonna have food. The weather in Holland this week is exceptionally good. Today it's been super hot, so I've been sort of waiting to go outside and ride my bike. I've been sitting on the computer editing that video of San Francisco. It's almost done. Yeah, physio. There's not really anything major, no big injuries. My Achilles on my foot on the right side is a little bit irritated. I'll do some stretching and stuff, and I don't know how to explain it exactly, but apparently it probably is not a big deal. So that's it. Luckily, I can still train, I can still go full gas next weekend. Yay! I still have to teach Sam how to grab the bottle during cycling. You know, keep riding and drinking. He'll get it. He'll figure it out sooner or later. I'm doing a loop around this lake on my race bike. Going fast takes me 1 hour and 15 minutes. Taking it easy, it's 1 hour and 30 minutes. Taking Sam in the stroller on the pink bike, it's about 1:45. What's up? Dude, I showed him once and he did it himself. He grabbed the sippy cup. I'm a proud dad. I'm a proud father now. Way to go, homie. That was longer than expected. 2 hours 10 minutes. This thing is slower than I thought today. But it was a recovery ride, so I had to take it easy. The boy did a great job again. Wednesday, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Last night I got home after the ride, put Sam to bed, we had some dinner, and that's really when the jet lag kicks in. Like 2 days after I'm home. I didn't go to bed until 1:30 in the night, just because I'm pretty much awake. The body clock is up, you don't want to go to sleep. So I did some stuff. I worked on an edit, I tried to answer some emails. Woke up this morning at like 10:30 or 11. The way I try to cope with the jet lag is not to, you don't want to force it. If you go on a holiday, it's easy. You want to get in the rhythm as fast as you can because it's your holiday. You want to get the most out of your holiday. So traveling to either east or west, you go in a new time zone. You're going to stay there for a week or for 2 weeks, so you actually have time to adjust to the new time zone. I don't stay that long. So I stay there for 1 or 2, maybe 3 nights. So if I try to totally adjust to the new time zone, it will never happen in those 2 days. And then I'm gonna be flying back to Amsterdam and I'm all screwed up again. So I always sort of try to stay a little bit closer to the Amsterdam time zone and just go with how my body feels. And if I'm tired, then I'll go to sleep. And then you obviously you wake up when you wake up. So when I get back in Amsterdam from an LA trip or San Francisco like now, in general, I go to sleep very late and I wake up very late because that's what the jet lag does. Anyway, I've got a big training session today, 3.5 hours with tempo and FTP intervals. The weather today is very good. It's very, very warm, but there's some thunderstorms, some thunderstorms forecasted. So I'm gonna see when I'm gonna go out, probably this afternoon. Daisy at the moment is taking a nap because she has jet lag as well. And she's not that used to it as I am. Sam is sleeping as well. I just had a meeting with Castelli and the Vandal, a Skype meeting, and we were discussing the new Cycling Fanatics kit sale. Guys, it will take a little bit. We have to do some new designs, and we spoke a lot about the stuff that went good and went wrong. It's a big story. It's a lot to explain, but yes, there's a lot of stuff going into selling your own design kits, with shipment going out of the European Union, being held by customs or high shipment costs to USA or to Hong Kong. And we were discussing this, how we could improve the offer and how we can, get it right for everyone. We talked about different designs, different jerseys or bib shorts and stuff. So if you guys have any maybe suggestions, what kind of colors would you like to see? Drop it in the comments. Let me know what you really want to see in the next offer. We are doing base layers. We're probably doing wind vest. We're doing a new jersey. Let me know, what do you think? I can say it will take a while. So don't expect this to be ready next week. At least we need a month to get everything organized and get these designs going. So really have some patience. Have some patience, please. But we are working on it, yes, because I've got a lot of people wanting. I've already been talking for 4 minutes. So I'll get back to you when I'm on the bike. Right now I'm going to finish an edit.
Kiekeboe! Hey, that's mama weer.
Weather forecast is not looking very good.
The weather over there looks okay. The weather over there, not okay. Today's been such a struggle, man. I'm so tired from the jet lag. Daisy and I both have like this post-holiday dip. Legs feel crap, which can have a couple different reasons. It's either fatigue from the jet lag, or it's the physiotherapy from yesterday. It can produce some soreness the next day, or it's a late response on those 500 watt hill repeats in San Francisco. But tired, heavy legs, and the weather forecast of today was good all day, and then at 5 o'clock thunderstorms. Daisy had to work till 4, so I was taking care of Sam, and I figured I'll wait out the storm and then go ride. Now it's 6:30 and the storm still has not passed, but it's right here. You can see it behind me. So it's pretty crap because I've got 3.5 hours of training on the program today, which I'm probably not gonna complete because I don't feel really well and because of the weather. So the training is a tempo block and then an FTP interval blocks with the recovery in my tempo zone. So that's not really recovery. So it's a tough training, and then another 1.5 hours of easy endurance. I'm gonna focus on those intervals first and then see how far I get. But if I look at the weather, holy crap! The weatherman said code yellow or code orange today. Big chance on massive hailstorms. Yeah, that's a big thing. My original idea was to go to the west and sort of dodge that that crazy front with showers that's coming in. But now I'm gonna stay closer to home, so when I get hit by either hail or lightning, I can go home. It was 30 minutes, 3:20. Not my big concern. This is. The radar just changed. It got way worse than it looked when I left the house. And there's no freaking way around it. Because I'm on this dike. And the only way back is this dike. Everything on that side is gonna be thunderstorms. But I can't go around it. 1 minute later, Daisy already started messaging me. Like, it's starting to rain, it's starting to thunder, and I'm coming to pick you up. I'm like, what? Don't be crazy, I'm gonna start riding back. But yeah, she's gonna take the car, come this way on this road. So we're gonna meet each other. I still have to do my training, but since I wasn't feeling super fit anyway, we're gonna cut the training short. I'm gonna do that second part of intervals on the way back into the wind, and I'll see how far I get. I don't have a rain jacket with me, nothing. Very bad preparation. Dude, this is really bad. I put a post on Instagram. There's already people telling me this is a very bad shower and I should try to get some shelter. Look at me, look at behind me. I'm gonna turn around because there's buildings over there. There's nothing over there for the first half an hour. Daisy's coming this way, but this shower is getting close. So if we want to stay alive, need to go back. Classic example of getting boxed in by the weather. As an airline pilot, I should have known better, but don't worry, in the air we take a little bit more safety margin. I'm being flanked on this side, attacked from behind. What? Lightning! I'm running, dude. Freaking running the other side.
That day, for no particular reason, I decided to go for a little run.
Well, technically I'm riding my bike, but you know what I mean.
I want to present to you the best girlfriend in the world, picking me up, saving me probably a lightning strike and a broken bike, dying, I don't know, but right now we're riding back towards where I came from and it's getting really bad. Okay, so you never guessed what happened. I'm hiding under a little bridge. The rain is starting and then there's this gentleman under the same bridge. I start talking to him and he's like, well, what are you doing? Are you gonna stay here or do you want to sit in my house until your girlfriend gets here? Like, okay. So he lived very close by and we ride to his house. I chilled there and then Daisy arrived like 5 minutes later. Yeah, kind of funny. Right now it's thunder and lightning all around us.
This is a video of internet from today in the Netherlands. So if you think I was exaggerating, crap was real. More footage of today. Hailstorm.
That's crazy. Crazy weather in the Netherlands today. So I pretty much only did 1 hour of my training. And I was in the car back home. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get home, get on the indoor trainer and finish some of that training. But then I was like, nah, dude, I'm too tired. So we had some dinner and I'm gonna go and try to sleep. Not sure if that will work out, but we'll see how I feel tomorrow. What's it today? Wednesday? So we have a couple days to go to the national championships and I really want to be fit on Sunday. If you want to see how the rest of my preparation will go for the national championships, you need to watch the rest. You should watch the next vlog, which is coming out next week, Saturday morning, 9 o'clock. Don't forget to subscribe. In the meanwhile, check out my other videos. I've got a bunch of videos right here and here in the description. Check out my playlists. A bunch of races coming up. So stay tuned. Give me a like. Gonna see you next time. See ya!